Yo, what's up? It's your boy UndaSkore. Welcome back to the channel for another video. Today we're going to be making a Travis Scott type beat. Let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start off at around 150 BPM and we can just change it from there if we need to. So I've just duplicated the pattern and we'll just find where we can progress it. Okay, so we've got a nice little basic melody there. It's just going to set the tone and the atmosphere for what we need. Typically in a Travis Scott song, you'll find that there's a lot of psychedelic elements, so there's going to be a lot of reverb, a lot of delay, a lot of distortion, a lot of cool, interesting, weird effects, so we just want to lean into that as much as possible. Now I want to start layering this simple melody with just more versions of the same thing, things that complement it. What I'm going to do first is actually bounce this into audio and then see if we can try reversing parts of it or something like that. So we've just frozen the track and I'm just going to copy it down there and that's it, nice and simple. So what I'm going to do is just chop this up into 4 different sections and then we're just going to reverse, nice and simple, and then the last one will reverse as well. So I think that sounds pretty cool. We'll just mess around, try and pitch shift it maybe. Oh. So I think that's pretty cool. I think having that reverse effect just adds a nice bit of movement to it, and it's definitely sounding a bit more dark and ominous because of that. So next thing, I think it would definitely need a good bass synth, something like a Moog bass. They just sound really dark, have a lot of depth to them, and you can do some cool things with the glide function as well. Yeah, that's a nice easy way to instantly get that dark ominous sound. So for the drums, you're just looking at really typical trap drums here. You know, you've got the standard sort of sounds that you always use, the similar sort of hi-hat patterns, and then from there we can just sort of jazz it up and put our own spin on things. When it comes to hi-hat patterns, you just want to be a bit creative, but you also want to make sure it fits into the sort of rhythm that you're trying to create. And I also don't like to be too crazy with the pattern. You want to make sure that people can vibe to it and sort of have an expectation of the pattern. Clap is the main hit, and then we got the snare, which is sort of like a rim shot. It's a bit lower in volume, has a few extra hits every now and then. Next we're going to jump straight into the 808, which is going to be a big important part of this beat, of course. You've got to make sure you tune your 808, so I'm just going to put the tuner device on it and just make sure that it's tuned to C. When you're trying to figure out your pattern, it's good to go up a couple of octaves so you can hear the actual tone of each note properly, and then you can drop it back down again. So it's a relatively simple pattern, but I don't want it to be too overpowering. We're going to have the kicks that are going to complement this as well. What I like to do pretty much all the time is have the pattern play simply first, and then the second time it's duplicated, just throw in a few extra hits every now and then, and that just has it change up a little bit, has a bit of a story to the pattern itself. So at the end of the bar, we'll do this nice little trick with the 808s. You can see here, we're just copying it over, and then we're just going to do like a roll, like so. And we can make that a little bit better, I think. All we have to do is just increase the quantity. And we'll just amend that. So next we're going to do the kick, and I just want to make sure that this goes with the 808, complements it, and just makes it stand out even more. So you can see this kick, I'm just strategically figuring out where it should go so that the rhythm isn't compromised. So we've got the basic drum loop going. We're going to add more perk sounds to that soon. But now we want to sort of continue this story, figure out where it's going to go next, what other sounds need to come in. So you can see it's random as hell. I'm just playing notes from the D minor scale, which is the key of the song. But it just adds something different, a bit more random, just adds to the sort of craziness of the beat. So I just want to add one more layer like this, another melodic layer that can just come in every now and then. What I want to do is copy the main melody that we started off the whole track with, but just add an extra note so it's more arpeggiated and just a bit quicker as well. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this has come out. We've got a lot of different melodic layers that you can play around with, and that gives you so much more options when it comes to the arrangement. The only thing I'm going to do now is just go in and throw some more perk sounds in, just figure out the arrangement and put like a cool drop in there, and that's the beat done essentially. Thank you so much for watching, really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe, it means a lot. Leave a comment if you like this beat, or if you've got any other ideas for videos, please do let me know. Make sure you give me a follow on Instagram if you want to see some cool guitar covers and things like that. Otherwise, have a good one. Peace out.